Hello, everybody. This is about Elizabeth Wood with Education Blog 43. The final day is coming. Tomorrow will be the election. And Donald Trump is being anxious. As you can see, Trump going in with lawyer after election. Well, Donald Trump, all along, he was playing down the pandemic, the COVID-2. He keeps saying it's around the corner, and he denies there was a COVID-2 pandemic going on. He even had people in the rallies not wear their mask behind him. And now he have ordered the FBI to do an investigation of Biden's tour bus with Biden's staff on there going to one state to another to rally. So what is it in the tour bus that Donald Trump thinks is wrong? And why he think Biden is up to his own good? And you know, Donald Trump, he's not any better than Biden, as I look at it. He is so anxious. Donald Trump doesn't like it when you have to have a delay in counting the votes. And he thinks it's a fraud that we have to wait. So after the election, he's going to go in with the lawyers to complain about it. Now, he's the one that's cheating. He's the one that invite the foreign countries into our election to help him win the election. And let me tell you what is going to happen. Now, it happened with George Bush. It happened with Donald Trump. That they somehow rigged the Electoral College. An easy way to cheat to win the election. An easy way. And then they go to the swing states. They go to the state that has the most population in voting. That's how they cheat. Somehow they have the strategy to go to these states to win the delegates for the Electoral College voting in December. But what I've been hearing and been watching here on YouTube, that the evangelical churches, which is a cult, a religious cult, like Jehovah's Witness, like the Mormons, like those, they forget and they prophesy. They think they are prophesying. They are prophesying that Donald Trump is going to win. They said, the God saith to me, the Lord saith to me that Donald Trump is going to win. They did not hear from Jesus, period. It's a false prophecy, and they're going to get it. God is going to punish these evangelicals who claim they hear from God. No. They did not hear from God. They're not prophets. They're false prophets. And Donald Trump, he believes everything that they told him. They got him thinking he's really grandchildren is part of the symptom of narcissism personality disorder, and another mental disorder the same. And Donald Trump is anxious. He's worried that he's going to lose. He is scared that he's going to lose. Why? Why? Because the criminal action, the criminal things that he did is going to come right at him through investigation from the FBI and other law enforcement. He's afraid he's going to be arrested and put in jail. Now, this is my theory. He is so afraid that he's going to lose that he thinks mail-in voting is cheating. It's a fraud. And that's what he's been saying all along. It is not a fraud. It is to protect the people from getting the COVID-2. That is the reason why we have the mail-in voting. It's the same thing as the absentee voting. We were told to stay home. We are told to stay our distance of 6 feet. We are told to wash our hands frequently all day. We were told to wear our mask when we step out the door. Now, each state has a different law. New York State is a mandate to wear a mask, and once we step out the door, we must wear a mask. When we're going to to the stores, or go to see a lawyer or doctor, or going into a hospital, go for your appointments. That's what it is. That we are to, this is sad that we have a country that has a deadly virus. That is spreading like wildfire. It's worse than any other viral disorders that come our way. And wearing our mask will protect us from getting the COVID-2. Donald Trump, he goes to his rallies, and people in his audience, they are shoulder to shoulder. And a lot of them are not wearing masks, and a lot of them are wearing masks. And that is a sure way of spreading the COVID-2. Donald Trump doesn't realize, I think he denies there is a pandemic going on. That is why he said we're turning the corner. He's listening to these false prophets saying, oh, the coronavirus is going to end as quick as it came. No, it's not true. It's worse. Washington State. Washington State is where it started. And then it got spread throughout the United States like the wildfires out in California and Nevada and New Mexico, and it's just like a forest being on fire. It just spread like mad. Now, Donald Trump is not in reality, let me tell you that. He's in his fantasy land. He thinks that there's no pandemic going on. He plays it down on his speeches. No way. It's surging right now because this is winter and people are inside. They're not outside now. And then in the environment inside will make it worse. So we must abide by the CDC rules. Number 1, wear your mask when you go outside. When you go to places where there are a lot of other people around you. That you can't keep your distance from 6 feet. Wear your mask. Number two, keep your distance. 6 feet. No less than 6 feet. No less than 3 feet. Keep your distance. Okay? That's why we have early voting. That's why the polls are open early. 5 days or 4 days before the election. Almost a week in some states. That's why. Of course, I can't go. My polling place opens tomorrow. There isn't no long line from October 21 to tomorrow. There's 3 places in Ontario County that has the voting open about 5 days before election. And the third thing is wash your hands. Once you get home, wash your hands. Take the Lysol spray, disinfectant, and use the hand soap for cleaning counters. Because the hand soap will kill the virus from your hand. It will also do the same to the counter. Don't use dish soap or any other soap. Use the hand soap. Use the liquid hand soap and put it on a clean cloth and wipe everywhere where you touch. Everywhere. Doorknobs, counters, everything. Everything that you touch. And before you make meals, wash your hands. Wash your hands afterwards. Yes, a dish soap will do a good job, but the hand soap will do better. So use liquid soap when you clean the counters off and everything. Because it will act the same way as it is on your hand. It will break up the virus and it will get rid of it. With cold water or warm water soap right there. And use the sanitizer when you don't have a soap available. And here's my hand sanitizer. This is 60%, but it had to be almost 100% alcohol. So, I have here open Trump going in with lawyer after election. I cannot play the video. I will get a copyright infringement. I do not have the, warning thing. Free to use without permission the video. Only for 30 seconds and no more. This is sad because Donald Trump is in denial. He is in denial because he thinks that it's a fraud. And how is he going to prove it? Well, we're doing it because we're protecting ourselves. That's why we have the voting by mail. That's why we have 3 or 4 days of election that people will go. Because they had to be 6 feet apart, they had to wear a mask, and they are given the sanitizer to wash their hands. That's all. I can't believe Donald Trump said that. Trump going in with lawyers after election is the title. And I am going to put that in the description box below. because I want you to watch this video and listen to what Donald Trump said. That's the only way I'm going to get you to watch it without having copyright infringement being put on me. Well, anyway, that's all I got to say. I got one more thing I'm going to say. It's a prediction that Donald Trump will win the election by electoral votes, not by the popular vote. Joe Biden will win by the popular vote, but I predict that Donald Trump will win the electoral vote. We'll see what happens. See if I'm right, that my prediction is right. I'm not a prophecy or anything. I just know the pattern. I just know how this thing is cheated by the foreign countries that comes over. The foreign country interferes in an election and help Donald Trump win the election. And that's when it's going to happen. So I thank you for watching. I'll see you here the next time on Wood Education Blog 43 on YouTube and the World Wide Web.